Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome one, welcome all. And most importantly, welcome to the stream. What's good? What's good, y'all? Don't mind me. You know, just getting ready. Getting ready for the day, you know. How's everybody doing? You guys even hear me? I can hear myself, obviously. That was a dumb thing to say. What's up? What's good? The Helmet King. I love the helmet. Love it. Sick. Sick. Badass helmet. I agree. I think the helmet's sick. I look like a total dweeb right now, and I've accepted that fact. I've also accepted the fact that I like to officially say I'm just going to be a virgin forever. You know, here I am wearing a race suit and a helmet to a stream to play a virtual racing game. Where did I go wrong in life? Shit. But yeah, no, the helmet's sick. Really good. Really well done. Visor's a little dirty. Yeah, helmet's sick. I love it. I love it. Probably just like royally screwed up right here and there. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, really sick. Shout out to I forget the name. It's like Rob something. I should probably just like link it in the description, but shout out to the person on Etsy that does this. Everything's like the helmet itself is hand painted, and then obviously you know, decals go over the top for some of the stuff, but yeah, I dig it. Dig it. I don't care what anyone thinks. Solidarity. True. True. What in the resolution is this resolution? What do you mean? Why am I too long? Kind of not, to be honest. It's just because it's the vertical layout and it's just hard to get everything in the picture with, you know, whatever. Shut up. Shut up. But yeah, anywho, I have this now. Sick. I dig it. I dig it. I'm not actually gonna sit here and wear it. Oh, give me a second. Oof. I just want to throw this back, but I figured I'd show you. What's the story with the suit? The story with the suit is I'm a total dweeb. That's pretty much all it is. Is that a fixed share? I mean, yeah. I would love a motion sim. I'm poor. I can't I can't afford one of those. I left my mouse over there. I'm poor. Yeah, the story with the suit is for whatever reason I decided one day I was just gonna, you know, create a new identity for myself on the internet, I guess, and become known as the guy that wears a full-blown Apex GP race suit in his racing streams. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Can I reach my mouse? Oh. Oh. Alright, anyway, get in the gameplay. Chat, appreciate everybody tuning in so far. We're live across the board here, by the way. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Hitman, thank you for that sub earlier, too. Sorry. I saw it, but, like, didn't acknowledge it. I'm a piece of shit. I vetoed the dweebage. You, sir, are a driver. That's debatable. Speaking of driving, I'm actually really excited for the NASCAR PC release. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Also, speaking of driving, what the fuck was that VSC at the end of the race there yesterday? Like, what was that? What the hell was that, man? So uncalled for. Not gonna work. It was such a no control schemes. Why? What is happening? What's up, pimp? What's good? What's good? Oh, my game here. Everything's here. I'm confused, man. Whatever. They have skis. Good, man. Thanks, dude. Thanks. I try, you know? I try. I gotta get a haircut. That is something I do have to do. I also gotta do something else. Give me 1 second, chat. Oh. Uno momento. Por favor. Oh. Everyone, the green flag drops, the bullshit stops. Not for me. I think I create more. All right, so chat, folks. Welcome back to another episode of my MYTEAM career mode here in F125. Episode number 29, round 5 here in season 2 of our journey as Apex GP. If you missed the last episode, be sure to go back and check that out. I don't even remember what happened. It's been so long since I played. I legitimately don't remember what happened. Let me, I'm in the wrong thing. I just realized. I'm in the wrong mode. That's my driver career mode. What's your name? I just found you live. I'm David. Hello. I am Dave. Yeah. Or I didn't do it. Whatever you prefer to call me. I'm in the wrong mode. There we go. Like, why does it look different? It genuinely has been a while. I think it's been like 2 weeks since I've streamed. Just been busy with stuff. Okay. Anywho. So yeah, here we are. Let's see. Where did we finish last race? Bahrain. Oh, we finished 3rd. We got a podium. What even happened in Bahrain? I honestly don't remember. Oh, I kind of do remember. There was a late safety car that kind of like dynamically changed the race for us. And really for everyone. And we just had really good pace. At the end. That was that. Callie Mayer was, I mean, she was so much quicker than everybody else. JP, another solid points finish. Yeah. All in all, just a good race. Good race. Still pretty tight at the top, as you can see. Really just kind of for everyone. And even over at the constructor standings. Again, fairly close. Red Bull is... Oh, excuse me, Red Bull's kind of pulling away a little bit. They've had a lot of success here early. But it's been good. Full Race Suit, this is awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks, gamer. Interesting weekend. Yeah, we got a podium. Couple points finished. We love that. Let's see. We have some stuff come through. Facility upgrades. By the way, chat, just a reminder, over on YouTube, we're on the road to 1,000 subs, which is an awesome feeling. Never thought it'd even be able to say that. I think right now we're just shy of 900. So if you enjoy the content, if you like what you see, you want to keep coming back, hit that sub button, ring the bell. That way you know when I go on it live, because that way you know when I'm live, rather, or when I go live. Words. It's because it can be a little off and on with the schedule. Soon that'll change. Like in the next month, that's gonna change. We're gonna be a lot more consistent. I'm gonna be streaming like 5 days a week, 4 to 5 days a week. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. All right. Let's see. Ooh, yes, that. And then bum. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my thing turned off. Yeah, well. Alright, can't do that. That's all done. Alright, cool. Let's see what we can do R&D wise. I don't think I really can do anything. Yeah, it's literally just like durability stuff right now. Very nice. All right. What else? Oh my lord, a lot of failures. Kind of like me. Alright, so we'll do those. Guess we'll leave that for after. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. Do that. I'm really hoping, because we're pretty much gonna be like at our limit here, so to speak. Once everything kind of comes through, I mean, this is it. Like everything else is just we got to upgrade our facility to be able to do. So I'm hopeful that these upgrades are going to be big enough to get us up there with Red Bull, but it doesn't look like it. So we'll see where we're at. What? Huh? Anyway, that's really it. Onward we go. Nice.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Very nice. Let's do that. Could you bring the helmet close to the cam if possible? Yeah, I'll go grab it again. Give me a second. Uno momento, por favor. Put that on JP's car, I guess. I don't really. It's just a durability thing. Nice. That. And that's pretty much it. It's like all our upgrades here. Okay. Alright. Got a race weekend. We're gonna drive as not JP. We're gonna drive as Sunny, as always. Here she is. In all her glory. She pretty. If there's ever a day, if there's ever a day in my life where I get the opportunity to go out on a track and like, I don't mean like one of those just like track day experiences. I mean like actually go out and do a race. You bet your ass I am wearing this suit and that helmet. Both are technically up to spec. Like both are technically allowed to be able to go use officially. So yeah, it is. It's his 2000 season, if I remember correctly. I want to say it's his 2000 season helmet. Oh, I don't know why I'm seeing that email. I didn't check components. I keep forgetting that I have to do that. Keep forgetting that's the thing. Cool. Yeah. I grew up a massive Schumacher fan. So getting that as like a nice little decoration piece is nice. Nice. I dig it.
Hello and a very warm welcome to practice. There is plenty to get to grips with here at the fastest street circuit of them all. There's no margin for error here at the Jeddah Corniche.
This is the first time I played a racing game in like 2 weeks. What could possibly go wrong?
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Oh shit, I don't have a setup for here. Shit. Someone stopped him from playing a racing game in 2 weeks. I mean, to be fair, I stopped myself. New Battlefield came out, so I was playing that a lot. And then I've also just been busy. Just had a lot going on in life. That's why it's been a little bit. But, what am I doing? Uno momento, por favor. I realized I didn't have a setup for here. Do. Sorry. I promise we'll get on track soon. Normally I do this off stream. Again, it's been a while, and I honestly didn't realize that I didn't do this. Save. Jeddah. Do your pedals ever squeak? Yes and no. I don't remember if these ones did or if my old pedals did. One of the two did. And I don't remember which ones it was. It might have been these. Some WD-40 fixed it though. And I don't ever remember having an issue since. So, every so often, like these ones creak, obviously, like anything, but yeah. Clutch pedal's annoying. I'll be honest, I hardly ever use my clutch pedal. Mostly because this is really kind of mostly just what I play. And when I don't play this, I'm usually playing or driving a car that doesn't typically use a clutch pedal. So oh yeah. Pretty much. I never actually I got a button box finally. You guys can't see it, but I finally got a button box, which is sick. I love this thing. Yeah, that's fine. My shifter's over here. I do have one of those, and I never actually really saw it or tested to see if I could actually be able to reach the shifter. With the button box being where it's at, and we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. All right.
There'll be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Let's get some laps in. Try to see if we get that's warmed up. What do I use the button box for? It depends on the game. Like if I'm playing like American Truck Simulator, I'll use it for that, obviously. Wheels doing that. There we go. Doing that thing. Man, it's been months and they still haven't fixed that. Anyway, yeah, so like, you know, if I'm playing like American Truck Simulator, for example, or Euro Truck Simulator, that, or even, depending on the car I'm driving, you know, in like AMS2 or, yeah, just something along those lines. Kind of depends on like the rim combo I got going on. It's like oh, my wheel's not here. That's kind of back behind me. If I'm using my other rim that doesn't have all these different buttons on it, that'd be good for that then. Fanatec for the win. I do like my Fanatec stuff. Man, I feel so, I don't know. Like I don't feel in tune with the car. If that makes sense. It's just been so long. Woo. Get the snap. Forget. Forget. Just kind of pushing a little too hard. Let the back end kick out. That's a wall. Man, I am rusty, to say the least. In the next stream, choose Alpine team. Maximum AI difficulty. Silverstone. Silverstone or Spa starting last. So last first challenge as Alpine. Well. No. typically when I play, I just do my MYTEAM. I don't ever really just do like little one-offs like that. At least in F1. If it was like AMS2 or something, that'd be a little different story, obviously, because the game doesn't have a career mode yet. A little wide. That was a terrible run through there. Oh boy. A little shaky. Very shaky. Terrible. I might tweak that, tweak the setup a little bit, make the rear end not so stiff. It's definitely quick, it's just... I feel like... I don't know, I feel like if I just have any sort of moments where I make a mistake, there's no saving the car. Because of how stiff the back end is. I'm still not comfortable yet. That's what happens when you take like a 2-week break from a game. Like you forget everything. Even though I've driven this track a million times, I know the track very well. That was a better lap.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
That was better. Still not perfect by any means, but better. I'll take it. We will take it. Was it a good lap? Debatable. It was an okay lap. It was alright. Oh, it was alright. It was alright. Ram the mouse, even though can't do anything there. I do want to tweak this just a little bit. Just have to be not so stiff on the rear end there. I'll have to kind of try to maybe have a little bit more of a roll to it. See if that helps at all. Okay. Okay. All right. Should I do another program? No. I won't do another well, yeah, I will. I'll do this program. We'll treat it as like a quality run, so to speak. Maybe I'll do a couple more laps on the mediums, just to get comfortable.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Oh, chat, hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hopefully, enjoyed whatever, activities you had going on. Whatever you did. Oh, shit. Other than watching football and watching the Patriots, you know.
Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat
Played
way
very
to
well
recharge
against the Browns.
by lifting at certain points when you feel you can,
Also,
and
I
by
do.
gentle braking. Try those this lap.
Watched a
and
little
see
bit of
how you get
basketball.
on. And if you want to make the most of those gears, engine braking will also put some
Obviously
juice
watched
back
the
into
F1
the
race
battery.
yesterday.
Combine all these techniques and see how you go.
It was good. It was good. It was a good weekend. Went to an orchard on Saturday. It was a good time. They have like this little like Halloween like light show that they do. And you can go do some axe throwing. Have some really good cider. It was a good time. Good time. It was fun. What was actually going on with McLaren? That's a solid question, man. Solid question. I don't think anybody really knows. What? I don't think so. I don't think so. We've seen that with McLaren multiple times throughout the year, like, and not necessarily with Oscar, but you know we've seen it. Ah, shit, a little wide. Yep. Really, like we've seen it happen with Lando throughout the year. We've seen it happen with Oscar throughout the year, to where some races the car just isn't there. I mean, granted, Lando was in a whole nother world, obviously, but I mean, I think it's gonna make things very interesting as we come down to the end here. You know, the final moments of the season, but I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Lando was he was insanely quick. That's a wall. And for once, he actually held on to the lead after T1. The shock. Jesus Christ, I am genuinely all over the place right now. I can't get comfortable. I also hope Max comes back and wins, to be honest with you. I mean, I want Oscar to win. I like Oscar a lot, and I think for Oscar to win a title so early in his career would be awesome. I don't think people have talked about Oscar's performance this season enough, in my opinion. Like, so yeah, I mean, I would like to see Oscar win. At the same token, if Max can come back and win this title, I mean, do you already classify him as the GOAT at that point? You know what I mean? Like, it'd be hard not to. It'd be pretty hard not to. So, I think that VSC, man, I mean, some Michael Massey type shit. Like, it's just so bad. So bad. Like, how are we calling that in that moment?
Program complete and a job.
I saw the footage and like I don't get it. They said that they said that the reason why they called it was because of the fact that Carlos's car was smoking.
Set us back a little.
So it made the marshals come out on the track, but I mean, he parked the car behind the barrier. Do you not have marshals over there? Like, you literally have that opening there, I feel, for a reason. You have no marshals there? Like, there's no way. And if it was the back end of the car that's smoking, to where, like, okay, they have to kind of come out on track. Dude, they had yellows at the start of the race to go grab the debris, like, over in the first sector. And you had marshals running across the track. No VSC, no safety car, nothing. Lawson literally almost hit them. It's just crazy to me. Crazy to me. I have no idea how to say your name, but hello. I'm not even going to attempt to say your name.
And that's it. Practice is officially over.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Goodbye.
That VSC was dumb. It was insanely dumb. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, granted, like, we don't know if Max actually passes there. You know what I mean? We don't know if Max actually gets past Leclerc. We don't know if Oscar gets past Behrman. Was it likely going to happen? Yeah, probably. Probably, at the end of the day, but I don't know. Just a terrible VSC, and it just doesn't make any sense to me at all. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I mean, I'm not the one who. Why am I being shown what quick practice is? I know what quick practice is. But yeah, it's I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hello from India. Well, hello. Hello, hello. Are you my girlfriend? I hope not. I hope not. I'm still a virgin, man. I hope not. Yo, bro, I love your streams. Please shout me out. Thanks, Levy. Levy. My bad. My bad. I can't read. I can't read. Hope it rains in Brazil next weekend. Me too, man. Brazil's always such a great time, man. Like, it's always such a great race. Rain or no rain, but very excited for it. Certified Abu Dhabi moment. True. 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 Really is a Michael Massey moment. I lost my girlfriend then. Besides that, the stream is going well. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm sorry. I hope you find her. Hope you find her. That setup, thank you. Thank you, thank you. For the best? Yeah, I have my moments. I have my moments. I'm trying to, like, my one shoe is, like, really tight around my, it's just my left shoe. Probably because I have weird feet. But my one shoe is, kind of tight. Like, towards the, like, the point of my feet. And, trying to loosen it up. I got divorced, I'm sad. Think about all the money you're gonna save. Oh, actually, no, because usually you have to, you lose half your shit in the divorce. Never mind, I take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's not a counseling session. It is always a counseling session when you come to my streams. Always. We are here for each other. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. Alright. Anyway. Let's start. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm a little warm. Shockingly. It is so cold out, chat. Like where I'm at, where I live. It was like 27 degrees this morning. 27 degrees Fahrenheit. I have no idea what that is Celsius, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Thank you for that sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. At least I think it was a sub, right? I don't know. I don't know. It didn't show up in my feed. I just heard the alert. Thank you. Alright, anyway. Bum, bum, bum. Let's get to quali. I don't feel good about this race, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. Normally, I'm pretty good around here. It's just I don't.
On the calendar, but let's see who will be fastest of them all.
I don't know.
About to set the grid
I just can't get comfortable.
Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
Thanks, Mossy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subs, by the way, chat, which is insane to me. Absolutely nuts. So, I appreciate y'all. Getting closer to 1,000 subs. Getting closer.
Give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. We're getting closer to finally being able to get monetization on YouTube as well, which is awesome. There's like 2 parts of monetization. Like part 1 is the ability to have like memberships and stuff. And then part 2 is like actual like ad revenue, like videos and whatnot. So if and when we hit the first like monetization level of being able to do what's it called? Words. Of being able to do memberships on YouTube. I will gift the first 20 memberships on the channel. Maybe 10. It depends on how much money I have at the time. If we're being honest. I'm pretty poor. So thank you for that sub, Sebastian. Right? Is that who it was? No, it wasn't Sebastian. I'm sorry. I can't read. I'm gonna call you Sid, because I don't know how to say your full name. But thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's minus 2 degrees Celsius where I'm at. Man, Celsius just makes things sound so much colder than it really is. Sid. Yeah, my bad. For whatever reason, my little like alert feed isn't working. I don't know how to fix that, but ooh, I do know. Hang on. Hold the phone. Before we go, I know why. I know why. Mouse. Alright, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Just to check, quick, somebody donate 10 grand to me real quick. Just to see if my alert thing's working together. Correct, sir. You didn't miss a thing. Just over here yapping. Alright, anywho. Get out there.
Right, car's ready.
Okay.
Let's get it out there.
Good old Jeddah. I really do like this track. I didn't know, like, when they first added it to the F1 calendar, I didn't know if I would like it. My initial thought was like, oh, great, like, you know, it's just another street circuit. But I really do enjoy it. Like, it has such a fun flow to it. It's a good time. And historically speaking, we tend to run pretty well around here.
And that's P13, P13.
So hopefully I can kind of start finding my rhythm a little bit here. And then we, you know, maybe have a shot at a win here. But we'll see. We shall see. Great. That's a terrible start to the lap. Oh, a bit of a snap. And a little wide. Man, this, yeah, already terrible. Already terrible. I'm new here. Well, welcome, Pierce. Welcome. Happy to have you here. Is there any hope for Lewis this season to get a podium or win? No. No. It's chalked. It's chalked. It's about as chalked as this lap has been. It's been a terrible lap. Alright, to the line. About 3/10 off of max. I mean, that's not too bad. Past the Red Bulls. No. Not terrible. I mean, that lap could have been so much better, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I am too. Well, welcome, Keegan. Welcome. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. Top of the morning, lad. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, 3/10 off of Max. My God. Max and I are apparently on a different planet compared to the rest of the grid. Odd. Very odd. Well, anywho. Really kind of just lost a lot of our time in the third sector. Normally the first sector I'm pretty quick. I just made too many mistakes, and even the second sector was a little sloppy, so definitely do better. Definitely do better. Pretty much all my time losses in that last sector there. Let's see. Josh is currently P9. I don't really know. No surprises. All pretty standard, but good news is we're through. We don't have to worry about doing another lap. Crazy to see the gap though. Such a large gap. Bam, 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 bam. God, it's so weird seeing Max in a McLaren outfit. It's just weird. Weird. But anyway, yeah, I mean we're through. Josh is through as well, so solid Q1 for Apex. No really massive surprises. I mean Carlos Sainz being out in Q1, bit of a shocker there, but other than that, that's really about it. Pretty standard stuff.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. All right. You ever thought about getting airbags on your desk to simulate a crash? No. No. I mean, first off, these cars don't have airbags, right? Second off, I feel like I just hurt myself by doing that, and well, I don't want to do that. So.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Also, I mean, this is like, now that I have the button box over here, like, this is kind of narrow of a setup. Like, if I move my leg just enough, I'm rubbing up against my button box here. So, like, considering how everything is, you know, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. But, my next investment for my racing setup, as far as like what I really want to do, I'd love to get a motion setup. I doubt it'll ever happen just because of how expensive they are. I mean, granted, you could find some like for as cheap as like $3 grand. I'd say it's cheap, but it's like your least expensive ones you can find for the most part. That'll still do pitch, roll, and yaw, but yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I'd really have the room for one. That's the other factor there too. But that's like the next, I think the next big thing for the setup. Like the racing outfit and the shoes are cool. Thanks, man. Thanks. They're actually Mercedes branded Pumas. Fun fact. Just a fun little tidbit there. Oh, alright. Here we go. Q2, we're out on the U set. Try to get a decent lap time in here. Really late on the brake there. Kind of slow getting back into the throttle because of it. A little wide. Sloppy. Just can't get comfortable. Just can't get comfortable at all. Even there. Even there was a little shaky. Wide. A little wide. Alright, here we go. To the line. 127.5. 6/10 off of Lando. It's not a bad lap. Especially, again, used set of tires. But still, just I'm kind of all over the place yet. Just can't get comfortable. For everybody to put a lap in here. See where we kind of funnel out. I mean, we're P4. A good second ahead of Oscar. I mean, really, the only person outside the top 10 that I think could even really kind of come close to us is really just Josh. I don't think anybody else is really going to get there. I don't think the track is going to, like, you know, ramping up enough. I mean, the session theoretical best is a 126.7. It's only like a 10th quicker than where George is currently. So, like, I really don't think the track's going to ramp it up enough to see these massive improvements in times. Meaning, I think we're okay. I honestly think we're okay. I think we can... It's about a second difference in the delta between a fresh set and used set, but it was only like a 3/10 difference when we first went out. So, like, I don't know. I think we're okay. I think I'm gonna gamble here. Say we're good. Say we're good, and we'll save a fresh set. Looks like we are. Looks like nobody really improved. Yeah, I mean, there you go. There you have it. Oscar improved, and that was really about it. I don't even think anybody else really inside the top 10 did a lap by the looks of things. Season 2 is really showing that, like, there is a massive gap amongst a lot of the grid. I mean, Red Bull have kind of been in a league of their own so far in the season, but seemingly just don't really have the full pace yet. But we don't know. I mean, Q3 is always the ultimate decider when it comes to things in this game. So we'll see what happens here in Q3. But I mean, McLaren looked quick. George is continuing, his pace as well. And I think we're right there. I think we can make a potential move at a pole here. It just really depends on how clean of a lap I can put in.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check. Smushing your beautiful toes, destroying your foot health. Foot health. I need you to take care of your toes until I can secure the 10K for foot privilege. Alright, bet. I'll keep that in mind. I'll give him like a nice massage after this. Oh, Lord. Alright. Let's see.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Y'all are something sometimes, man. Y'all are something. Bam, 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 bam. Well, chat, hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good time. We're live across the board: TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying it. And again, friendly reminder, we're on the road to 1,000 subs over on YouTube. If you're not subbed already, I appreciate those that are. But if you're not subbed already, and if you're enjoying the content, and, you know, just enjoying the overall vibes that we got going on here. It's a pretty chill community, you know what I mean? It's fun. It's fun. We got a couple people that really want to see my feet. Other than that, it's a pretty chill community. But if you're enjoying it, hit the sub. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Alright. See what kind of lap we can put in here. No! Kept it off the wall, at least. Shit. Shit. That's actually the best I think I've ran that first sector so far. And then I did that. So, that's awesome. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, it's what it is. It is what it is. Obviously we still got time yet, so. And there you have it. I mean, the Red Bulls are now at the top. Like, I feel like anything you see in Q1 and Q2 means absolutely nothing for Q3. Shit. It's pushing kind of hard there. I actually had like a decent flow going through there. I just kind of clipped that inside curve and just set the car. Unfortunately, happens to the best of us. But all right, skip time here and then. All right, so we got to do a 126.2. I don't even think I've come remotely close to running that quick of a lap, so we'll see what happens here. Max, you little cheeky bastard. Trying to get the toe from me. Little does he know I'm letting him go by. Alright. Got one shot. We're gonna make it count. A little sloppy coming out.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
I knew. Thank you for that sub. I knew. Right there. as soon as I started turning in, I knew right away that I was turning in too soon. I knew right away. As soon as I started turning in, I'm like, there's a wall there, and it's got my name on it. And sure enough, it had my name on it. And the amount of times I've done that in this game, it's actually insane. And what I mean by that is like the amount of times where I've gone into
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started.
I've gone into a Q3 session where I have a chance to do really well and ultimately put myself in a one-shot quali situation like I just did by spinning on my first lap. The amount of times that I've immediately then made a mistake on that one-shot lap is insane. If I had a nickel for every time, I'd probably have like $1 only, but like still, yeah. I hate myself. But Cali Mayer's on pole. Cali Mayer's on pole with Red Bull. It's a Red Bull 1-2. We got some work to do. We got some work to do for the race. How much did the rig cost? All together, about $2,500. Right around there. Although I've now added to it with the button box, so like $2,600, and I have a different monitor on here now, which is actually more expensive than what that monitor was. So yeah, probably closer to $3,000. Now that I think about it. Decent chunk of change. Is that including wheels and pedals? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the actual, like, rig itself, like the cockpit, that was only, it was like 600, 700, something like that. I think with, like, the monitor mount, like the triple monitor setup, I want to say that was like an additional 100 or something like that. So maybe somewhere around 800, I think. I'm honestly not sure. But damn. I can't believe I wrecked the car.
We've got fast sweeping corners under the lights and 20 racers all ready to write their name into the quickly growing history of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited.
All right,
and alongside me, a man.
Anywho. Skip all that.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Don't let me down. All right. Thinking we do that. Or do I possibly swap it around? Like, do I potentially start on hards and go to mediums? I think we're going to do that. So we're going to be a little slow at the start. That's what we're going to do. I almost underfueled the car, essentially, for Bahrain, so I I'm just going to continue to overfuel the car by a lot. And whatever happens, happens. Because each time that I think that I'm at a track to where, like, we're good with our fuel levels, we end up not being good with our fuel levels. So. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Starting P10. On the hard tire. Looks like everybody else is starting on the medium around us. So, in Season 1, we had a good shot at potentially winning this race.
No threat of
Car
rain
was really
for the time
quick.
being. Conditions look good.
And then, unfortunately, we got hit with a 3-second penalty for cutting the track that I think was a bullshit call, but ultimately it helped us, or not helped us, it hurt us at the end of the day. And well, it is what it is. Plus, the other guys around us had really good pace and caught us at the end, but hopefully we have good enough pace to keep up with the Red Bulls in this race and then kind of go from there. I mean, this is a track that I was kind of looking forward to because, again, historically speaking, it's a track that I usually do really well at. So I've been kind of struggling with the car this weekend, though, so hopefully we can improve here during the race. Don't you sweat in that suit? Yes and no. It helps that right now it is currently 30 degrees out outside. 30 degrees Fahrenheit, that is. Like, it's a cold day. It's a cold day. So that helps. But, I mean, I have fans and stuff, too, so. Typically, I don't really sweat inside the suit. It's usually more my face than anything. Up in Boston, brother? No, I'm in Pennsylvania. So, a little bit of ways from Boston. But, you know, still that northeast region of the U.S., so.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you
IndyCar
the
or
edge. You can
F1?
get good launch as the race
F1.
starts.
I like IndyCar, but I like F1 more. All right, here we go. 5 red lights, and we are off. Got a decent start. Lando did not. Just going to take our time here. Nice. Up to P8. These two are still side by side going in this corner. Means they're going to be slow coming out. Ready for it. All right, very nice. Oh, wide. Ah, nice. Very nice. What do your assists look like and what's the AI difficulty? No assist at all. I have nothing against people who, you know, use assist, by all means, you know. I don't like the assist in this game. I think they make the car worse in a lot of ways, so I don't use any of them. So no assist, and the AI difficulty is set to 105. Do I feel like the AI is better than F125? Absolutely. Absolutely. The races are so much more exciting in comparison. Alright, so we're a little slow on the straights, but, I mean, what else is new? It's usually the case. We're going to try to send it back down the inside of Lando. Oh. Pretty heavy on the brake there, but we got it. Ferraris with Piastri and Leclerc. Leclerc, the defending champion, battling ahead there.
wide there. Oh, I rode the curb. That sucks.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still
Feel more comfortable racing with just socks? Same. Same. I to be honest, I kind of hate racing with shoes. But I figured I can't wear a full-blown race suit and not wear the shoes. You know what I mean? Like, that just seems wrong. So that's a corner cut. What do you think of that crazy, insane GP in Mexico? I mean, dude, that opening lap was nuts. That opening lap was absolutely insane. But, yeah, I mean, that VSC at the end, I talked about this earlier, the VSC at the end, man, I just, like, what are we doing? Oh, I went deep. Not race with socks and having a low self pedal. See, I like it. I like it. You know what I mean? And, like, people talk about, like, losing grip with socks, and I never have. Not once have my socks ever, like, slipped off the pedal. You know what I mean? I don't know. Dude, yeah, the fact that I feel like Crofty just didn't talk about that at all. Dude, they were 4 wide for the lead going into T1. Just nuts. Absolutely nuts. You think LH deserves that? Eh. I don't know. I kind of wish... I kind of hate what F1's becoming. Like, F1 is... I say becoming. Has become. F1's become a sport, man, where it's just all about just trying to, like... And it kind of always has been this way, but I feel like it's more prevalent now than it was before. F1 has become a sport where it's all about just trying to politic your way through the field rather than just pure racing, you know? And again, it's always been like that, but I feel like I'm noticing it more today than I ever did before. I don't know. Really? It's going full sped? You never go full Michael Massey. Big lock up ahead there from Antonelli.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button.
Braking in an F1 game is definitely easier than it is in iRacing for sure. But I mean, iRacing is more of a sim than this. This is a... Oh, it's a curb. That's also a curb.
Okay,
safety car.
Deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta.
Why?
Make sure you keep it. The safety car might...
I know what the safety car is. Why is there a safety car? Let's see. Well, where does it come out at? Come out right about here. Okay, let's see. That it? No, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, just dumped it. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. But welcome to Jeddah. I mean, that's just the way it goes around here. Okay, anywho. Like GT3 racing is more fender-to-fender racing. For sure. But, I mean, GT3 racing is more of a spec series than F1 is, you know? So, that's why... Again, that's one thing I love about F1, and I think people kind of forget about F1, is, like, F1's more about the technological side of things, of, like, being able to build the best car. You know what I mean? Like, it's more about the car you build than, you know, the racing aspect of things, which I've always kind of enjoyed, to be honest with you. But, to be honest, Lewis did too much. If he would have coasted it, he could have... Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree, but I don't know. How'd I get the speedometer? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Race Department. Sex? No, I've never had. I'm a virgin. Yep, massive virgin. Anywho. All right, so big safety car there. As I think that was Paul Aaron that crashed. I'm not 100% certain which past car that was, but a massive crash there. Which is nice. This kind of allows me to kind of like reset a little bit. Been a little bit of a shaky start to the race. Was that Berryman? Yeah. I couldn't figure out who was who there.
Staying out during this safety car. Our tyres are still good, and it's not worth risking the track position. Stay out.
Like both, but F1, there's plenty of cheating going on. I don't know if I'd call it cheating. It's, again, I would say politicking is, I think, the better way of putting it. But we got guys coming in here early. The guys that are on the mediums.
And that's Joshua in the pits. Joshua in the pits now.
Interesting. I'm curious to see what they come out on. That was his helmet? Okay. Fair enough. Shiro, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. See, I don't really know driver helmets like that anymore. I know some of them, but Bearman's is not one I am familiar with. It's a bear on it. That makes sense. That makes total sense. This helmet's better than Max's, in my opinion. You know whose helmets I really miss? I mean, you know who I just really miss in general? I really miss Daniel Ricciardo. His helmet designs. Those were so cool. I think the autistic side of me just, you know, loved the craziness that was going on with his helmets. Let's see, these guys stayed out. Ali stayed out as well. Yuki was the other. It looks like, I mean, I guess not so much for the McLarens. No, both the Ferraris pit too. Never mind. I was gonna say, it kind of looks like, and typically it's what happens in the F1 game a lot, to where like, almost like a priority thing, to where like teams almost never double stack. However, the Ferraris did double stack. Well, I'm curious, what did they pit onto? Well, George went on to another set of mediums. Okay. Yuki was on softs. He's now on mediums. Charles went on to hards. A lot of the people that pit just went on to another set of mediums. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Hey, pop off, Queen. Alright, I imagine the safety car's probably going to be in the next lap. Be my guess. We get a couple laps under the safety car, which is good. Allows us to kind of go a little bit longer on the hards if we want to. I think ultimately... Oh no, safety car in this lap. I lied.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position.
I think ultimately we're just going to kind of stick with the same strategy we got going for us here, but... I guess we'll see. Hopefully we get a good start here. I'm sure my tires are probably ice cold. I had a lift.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
I had a lift. That kind of sucks, but we still get Lando going into T1.
Green flag.
Your headset into a helmet. You know, I always thought about doing that before. A buddy of mine, his brother actually did that. Oh my god, I got it on the curb again. Oops, I did it again. Yeah, I always thought about doing that.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Ultimately decided against it, but... I always get like one of those like old school helmets where it's not enclosed in the front. Always do that. Oh my god. Oh, the tires are cold. Oh, apparently not. They just feel it.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Alright, Callie's pulling away. Kind of as expected. Let's see if we can potentially keep with Max and Kimmy. I don't think we can. Especially not if I keep making mistakes like that. I went deep. Pulled away from Lando there. Used a little bit of overtake to do it though, but see if we can close in enough here. Max is going to try to make the move on the outside of Kimmy. They might get it. Not quite. They got it. See if we can stay close enough here. Almost dumped back in there. Dirty air. Light lock up in the front left there. Really heavy on the brake. I got worried I was going to go into the back of the Kimmy there. Still just not very quick on the straights. Again. Keep doing that. Damn, full suit. Yeah. How we roll around here. Living the dream. You might want to dream a different dream there. That was deep. Lost a lot of time. That was a terrible entry into that corner.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
As was that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I got wide again. Didn't grind the curb that time, so that's good. Unfortunately, these guys are just quicker than me in a straight line, so like I can keep with them throughout most of the lap, but then once I hit like the actual overtaking opportunities, they pull away. Yuki's catching behind as well. Now, granted, these guys are on the faster tire right now. Thinking probably about 6-ish laps should kind of be at that transitioning point. Oh, the dive bomb of the century there. Very unintentional, but we'll take it.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Alright, Callie's kind of pulling away. She's 5 seconds ahead of us. We'll be going on to the faster tire at the end of the race, so we'll see what happens here, but I don't have high hopes for winning this race, but I mean, a podium is definitely possible. Is this PC or console? I eventually want to be, so I'm making a list. Yeah, there we go. Nice little pass on the outside. This is PC. This is PC. Oh, I went deep. I do own consoles. I prefer to play on PC. Plus, my wheel doesn't work on PlayStation, and if I was going to play on a console, that would be my preferred system. So Max should get back at me here. Going mid to high end here, the support for console is very limited. That is true. Yeah, that's very true.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Like deployed. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, both Yuki and Max got to run on me here. See if we can kind of come back up the inside, which then becomes the outside. There we go. Very nice. See if we can at least get out of the DRS range. Probably not. But we're going to try. Oh, bit of a slide there. Thanks. Just want to be competitive? Yeah, fair enough. That's a wall. All I have is Mac and a Switch, both not good for sim. Yeah, Mac, definitely not. And a Switch, yeah, also not. Once you consider Mario Kart a sim. We're currently in Season 2. Yeah, there was a lot of changes over the off-season for us. Max to McLaren, Oscar to Ferrari, Cali Mayer to Red Bull. A lot of changes. Lewis isn't even in a car. A lot of stuff going on. Alright, so good news is we're not losing time to Callie. We're kind of matching her pace. Bad news is I now have Yuki all over my gearbox here. He's quick. We toss him in on the track. That is true. That is true. A little kiss on the wall, so just kind of checking things. Yeah, Yuki got me with these there. So the game did not respect real possibilities. Nope, no, it did not. But you know what? That's what makes it fun. Last year's game, driver transfers just never happened. So, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Alright, Yuki's probably gonna pull away here. wide, man. The dirty air effect is very real. Very real. We'll still have DRS here. That's good. That's good. That's a wall. Oh, okay. Gotta stop doing that. Lost DRS. Yeah, Yuki's pretty quick right now. But again, I mean, we're still matching Callie's times. Which is promising for the end of the race. Seemingly, we're kind of running the opposite strategy of everyone else. We're going to have a faster tire towards the end. Unless guys are going to go on to the softs at the end. Guys like Yuki, for example, like maybe he runs the mediums long and goes on to softs. Oh, I went deep. A little deep there, too. Got a little worried getting back into the throttle. Shit. See if we can kind of clean things up a little bit here. Proceed to go deep. Do you like Hamilton or Max Verstappen? Well, I'm unfortunately a Ferrari fan. Always have been. So I kind of root for, you know, whoever's driving for them, obviously. Which ultimately means that, you know, obviously I kind of have to be a Lewis fan.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.5 seconds.
I've always liked Lewis Hamilton. You know, even back in the McLaren days when I was growing up, and, you know, obviously the Mercedes days. Like, I've always respected who he is, not only as a driver, but even just as a person. Oh, God. Big snap of the rear end there. But I've grown to like Max at this point in his career. A young Max Verstappen. I say young, he's younger than me, but a young Max Verstappen. Was a very arrogant, cocky son of a bitch. You know what I mean? And so I didn't like his attitude back then. I feel like he's calmed down a little bit.
1 second.
You know, now that he's had success and won titles and stuff like that, but Jesus Christ, I am all over the place. So yeah, I like both. That was terrible. That was so bad. Thinking of upgrading the current wheel I have for my Xbox. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I mean, I would lean more towards the Moza, to be honest with you. It's just a better wheel. Oh my god, dude, I am all over the place. Or like crash tapping. I mean, you're not wrong. Max Verstappen. I really am driving all over the place right now. I don't know if it's just tire wear. It's a factor, but I think it's just more so me at this point. This game looks amazing in VR. No, the fuck it doesn't. If they could properly fix the VR, I would probably exclusively play this game in VR. Nighttime races have this weird, like, hue to everything, and, like, shadows and stuff. The tracking on the head it's terrible. It's very shaky, it's very bouncy, it's just... I wish it was better. I really do. I love racing games in VR. There's a time where I played AMS2 almost exclusively in VR. And there I go. But, ultimately, decided against it. I'm getting kind of warm. But yeah. Anyway. How to get the different HUD? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Race Department. I gotta say, I know I just used the flashback. I feel like I'm getting better at the game. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable. I feel like we went a pretty long time there without, you know, using flashback. Instead of cockpit view. I mean, the reason why it's, I mean, one, like the TV pod camera, you just see more. Like you obviously can see more what's going on. Personally speaking, I feel like I have a better feel of the car in the TV pod camera. Like I feel like, as I proceed to go deep once again, I am so terrible right now. I feel like I can just kind of have a better understanding of like what's happening around me, you know?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate
and even what's happening with the car too.
17.2 seconds.
Oh my god. Are the tires just that shot? Like, there's no way, right? Like, I'm just that bad? Like, I feel like in this game, like, if I feel like in this game, if I'm using the TV pod camera, I have a better understanding of, like, when I lose the back end of the car. Compared to when I'm in cockpit camera, I have no sense of it happening. When I play other games, I use cockpit camera. Like when I play like AMS2, for example, I use cockpit cam. NASCAR, you know, same thing. But obviously iRacing. Too bad you didn't use it in quality. That is true. That is true. I very well could have, though. I just... In quality, I choose not to. Because it's quality, you know. I use it during the race solely because of the fact that if I didn't, well, I would never finish a race. So... Alright, Max is within DRS. My times have... they've fallen off the cliff. And I'm sure part of it is tire wear, but the other part of it is I've been all over the place, so... Did we kind of focus up a little bit here? Went a little deep. I mean, maybe the hard tire just ain't it. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Get back at Max here. What pedals am I using? The Fanatec Club Sport V3 inverted pedals. I love these pedals. Absolutely love them.
Okay, gap ahead, 3.5 seconds.
Losing a lot of time right now. Which kind of sucks. Yuki is flying on those mediums. Absolutely flying.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focused.
I just can't get a good exit out of that last corner. I should get a good enough run on Max here to be able to get back at him. And we do. What? Beginning or start with a desk? So, I mean, for the longest time, it was just my Logitech, you know, G29 sitting on my desk, you know. For the longest time, that's what I did. And then, back in 2020, I decided that I was going to get kind of more into sim racing. And, you know, really kind of upgrade things and even broaden my horizons in terms of what I was playing. You know, that was when I started getting into iRacing and started kind of branching outside of just the F1 games. Yeah, so 2020 is when I bought, like, my first cockpit. And, it was good. It was good for the longest time. It just wasn't super sturdy, and especially when you have a direct drive base, like, you kind of need that, so. Very late on the break. Losing a lot of time right now. Plan C, baby, plan C. Okay, we need you to take out Max, please. Take out Max. There. They have electrical feedback issues? That blows. That blows. I had a good feeling, it's just unreliable. Yeah, that sucks. Opinions on NASCAR? I like NASCAR. Growing up, I was a you know, big NASCAR fan. Big Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson fan growing up. Unfortunately, once they kind of switched over to this current, like, playoff format and stage racing, fell out of love with it. I kind of, like, I follow it, I keep up with it. I don't actively sit there and watch races, though. I can't. It ruins things for me. I'm excited to play the new game when it comes to PC, though. Very excited to play that. I enjoy oval racing a lot. And it's something that I'm actually kind of decent at. Yeah. Never raced on a Logitech.
And that's Maya in the pits.
Yeah,
Maya
that's fair.
in the pits.
That's fair. Alright, we get back at Max, and then Allie is now in the pits. We still got a few laps before we, oh god, a little deep. Before we have to pit yet. Yuki's continuing to pull away, but Yuki's gonna pit again. There's no way he's gonna go mediums at the end. Be a long time to run those medium tires. Oh boy. Considering where he pit. When he pit, rather. Sticking with my G29. Not worthy. you can find like really good Moza bundles or even Fanatec bundles for a pretty reasonable price, and I promise you, it's a hell of a difference. You'll never go back. I promise. How's the tire wear? Oh, we're struggling a little bit. Struggling a little bit. It's more expensive mean better quality? Are there brands to avoid? More expensive doesn't always mean better, you know. And by buying a super expensive setup doesn't automatically going to make you better, you know, either. The Max is coming that's now.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on
yeah,
the
it doesn't
mediums.
automatically mean you're going to be, you know, immediately better either. Like, I mean, there's obviously you still got to put the practice in, still got to put the time in, and everything else, right? I think, I don't know, buying more expensive stuff doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better. And sometimes, like, when you buy, like, the really expensive stuff, like, the compatibility is kind of limited. Like, there isn't, like, not every game's going to support what you have. And at the end of the day, like, I feel like you might be limiting yourself in terms of what all you can do. As far as, like, some of the different games you can play and things like that. Like, to me, like, I look at, like, what Moza has to offer. Moza's peripherals, it's insane, like, everything they have to offer, right? So, like, to me, to limit yourself to, like, a really expensive brand and only do what they have to offer, are you going to get a good setup? Yeah, probably, but it's just a question of, is it worth it, you know? To me, I think what makes things better, you know, in terms of, like, what makes a certain sim racing setup better, it's truly your personal experience. Like, it truly is what you're looking for, as I proceed to go so deep into that corner. Yeah, like, it truly is just kind of what kind of experience you're looking for at the end of the day. To me, like, I enjoy, like, a good all-around experience. And, like, for me, if I wanted, you know, if I was buying stuff, if I was starting fresh, right? Like, if I was starting all over again, if I was buying stuff for the first time, I'm going with Moza at this point. I like what they have to offer. Don't get me wrong, I grind the corner again. Don't get me wrong, I really like my Fanatec stuff, but
Joshua's coming in for his stop.
yeah. What kind of feedback in the setup makes you a better driver? I mean, a direct drive base, it's obviously really good because you have more feel. Like, there's more of a response in the wheel in terms of everything you feel. Granted, it does depend on the game, because some games are really shit with their force feedback compared to others. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, a direct drive wheelbase, you have more feel and more of a response to everything that's kind of happening. You know, everything that's happening on the track, everything that's, you know, every little bump that you hit and things like that. And again, it does vary from game to game. Like, a game like this, for example, a game like F1, I don't think has ever done the greatest
The car behind
with force
you
feedback.
just come in for the hard tires. Car behind, hard tires.
But, like, a game like AMS2, for example, they do a pretty good job with their force feedback.
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
A game like, you know, obviously iRacing is incredible with theirs. You know, their physics. You know, ACC's also pretty good. You know, any of, like, the real quote-unquote sims do a really good job. But yeah, I mean, that's really just what it is. Like, when you look at something basic, like a basic, you know, Logitech or Thrustmaster wheel, there's nothing wrong with using those wheels, obviously. But, you know, I mean, they're just like basic either gear or belt-driven wheels. So you're not, you know, the little twitches in the wheel and stuff like that. You're not really feeling that. There's no resistance to them, so to speak. So I think when you have a direct drive wheel, like you're getting that response, right? And I think having that response can ultimately help make you a better driver. I don't think it's going to automatically make you a better driver, though. To me, it's still the other elements of, you know, racing that you still got to be good at. You know what I mean? You got to work on your braking skills. You got to work on your ability to ease in the throttle and, you know, learning proper racing line, stuff like that, which I am clearly not doing. But, you know, again, your racecraft as a whole, like, there's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. It's more than just the setup at that point. Alright, that was a terrible first stint. I'm hoping, I mean, everybody's on hards, right? So I'm hoping.
Okay, we had an issue attaching the left rear wheel. I know it's not ideal.
So slow.
Man,
dude, it's every race. They gotta fix this. They gotta fix this. I've bought all the pit crew upgrades I can possibly buy for my personnel, and yet they still make a mistake. Every single race, they make a mistake. It's so annoying. Thank you for that sub, by the way. It's so annoying, man. Oh, that hurts us a lot. That hurts us a lot. But, I mean, everybody around us, oh, Jesus, is on the hard tire, so we should be on the quicker tire. I just gotta get them up to temp and come walk in here. Yeah, no, for sure. Sure. I feel that. I went deep. Feel that. What game is this? F125. In real life, McLaren can't go race without making a mistake either. I mean, fair. That is fair. Dude, it's every race though. Every race. My pit crew makes a mistake, man. It's so annoying. So fucking annoying. Like, it's been months. Been literal months, and it's still an issue in the game. The one thing I can't stand about the F1 games, man, like the support that they get from EA, from Codemasters, it's just terrible. It's so terrible.
1.9 seconds.
All right, we got 20 laps. We got some work to do here. I really have to be. Like, really have to be.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
In the mode, the bundles, yeah. I mean, dude, if I was to start all over again, I think Moza is a really good option at this point. I think good price, good for what you get out of it. If you're like me and you like the F1 style rim, the one that they have to offer is insane. It's expensive, but like it's really good. Fastest lap of the race.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
Wasn't even that good of a lap either. A little bit of a lock up ahead of us here.
And you've got P7, 7th place. Okay, gap to leader, 21.9 seconds. Norris just ahead.
That's a gap.
Position. Less than a second separates you. Okay,
that's a
they're
gap.
On fresh hards. Piastri's behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. You've got 20 laps left until the end.
Nice. Right on. Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever you have fun with at the end of the day. The beauty of sim racing, man, there's just so many different options out there that you can do. That's kind of what I love about games like, you know, Assetto Corsa and like Automobilista 2, even iRacing. Like, there's just so many different specs that you could drive. It's a good time. Good time. Even Project Motor Racing coming up, PMR. I think that game's gonna be a lot of fun. Same thing there. That was so ambitious. That was so ambitious, but we're gonna do it anyways. With 3 wide coming out. Nope, not enough. Oh, we're getting held up, man. I'm trying to make up all this time that we lost and stuck behind these two. That was a very ambitious attempt at an overtake for me. Fucking hell. See if we can at least get Jimmy here. Should be able to. No, maybe not. Car's just not quick enough in the straight line. Oh, Lando kind of squeezed the door there. Shut it. Alright, here we go.
Gap to your teammate behind.
Let's go right back at me.
12.6 seconds.
Oh. Alright, cool. So heavy on the brake there. Shocked I didn't lock up. Alright, we got some clear track to work with. We lost some very valuable time there, unfortunately, but if we pull away.
That's P5. You're in
close the
P5.
gap.
Okay, Russell's ahead. The distance to the leader, 20.5 seconds. Okay,
Yeah.
so gap to the car ahead.
Closed a little bit.
3.9 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, Antonelli behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 18 laps to go. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.5 seconds.
Purple sector 1 and 2. And that's... we were 131
That was the
there.
fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Not really closing all that quick though. Only about a second a lap. A little wide. Wide. That's a wall.
Okay, you've got P5, P5. Okay, so gap to the leader, 19.2 seconds. Russell's ahead of you now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.2 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, Antonelli behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, 17 laps to go now.
Did it again. Just not braking enough for that corner. Really what's happening there. up a little bit. A little wide. Shit. I'm pushing so hard, making so many mistakes. Pardon me if you channel Verstappen from yesterday. We have a good chance of getting a podium here. I wanted a shot at the win, but I don't think that's happening. Slide going into there. We are closing.
That's
Just
P5.
not very quick.
You're in P5. Our gap to first place, 17.9
As quick as I'd like.
seconds. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on.
Whoops. Didn't have. Oh yeah, I kind of fucked the right rear tire pretty bad. By riding the wall a couple laps ago. That certainly doesn't help. I have a sports car in IRL. I have a muscle car. I own a Dodge Challenger. Hopefully we don't get held up here. Oh, I went wide. That actually might not hurt me. A lot of traffic here. Actually really hurt Russell. Wall.
Okay, you've got P5, P5. Okay, Russell's ahead. Okay, gap to leader, 17.3 seconds. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, Antonelli behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. And that's 14 laps to go.
I might have shot myself in the foot, unfortunately, by getting a little wide and rubbing up against the wall. Still running decent enough lap times.
Still looking good.
Fortunately, means tire wear kicks in a little bit sooner than we would have liked. That's what we get, though. For pushing way too hard. Kind of like that.
All right. Engine off. Engine off.
Ah. Son of a bitch.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 5.2 seconds.
I'm pushing so hard right now. Told you. Speed through there was too good to be true. That it was. That it certainly was. Okay, Mark, thanks for the update.
Good work, we're in P4. The distance to the leader, 16.0 seconds. Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 4.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
What? I think I ruined the tires. Yeah.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. Okay,
right
so we're
rear
leading
tire.
our teammate by 21.7 seconds.
Really hurt me, unfortunately. I think we would still be closing at a pretty quick rate, if not for that. Just too many mistakes. God, I have to pee. I have to pee so bad. Oh, Max must have made a mistake. This closed up on him. He's right there. That was close.
Fourth position. You're in fourth position. Okay, so gap to the leader, 14.4 seconds. It's Verstappen ahead, and gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Russell behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. And 11 laps to go.
So bad in that last corner. So bad. Well, once again, chat, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. live across the board. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you to all the new subscribers and new followers. Appreciate everybody chatting along. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been a decent race. Been a pretty decent race. Nothing like Bahrain. Bahrain was a little bit of a snooze fest, but this one's been half decent. We're closing in on max. We should be within DRS as long as I don't royally screw up here. Those tires podium, hey, we're trying. Trying. Doing the dirt never hurt, run them down. Problem is, there's no dirt. No dirt. Kind of screwed up there in that last sector. We were starting to run some decently consistent laps, but I screwed up there massively. Again, I was a little late on the brake. The line, no, I know, dude. I know what you mean. Trust me, I absolutely use as much of the track as I can when it makes sense. A little wide. So much quicker out of that corner, and even on just the straights, really. We'll try to go around the outside, get them before we even get to the corner, so that helps a lot. Kind of compromise my exit, but that's all right. Got around them. See if we can pull away.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Staying pretty close. We're definitely gonna have to defend them the rest of the way. I don't think we're gonna catch Cali. I would love to, but I just don't think it's gonna happen.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
So he's gonna get me here. Save my battery. This is what is gonna be the rest of the race. Kinda he and I going back and forth. Oh, massive lockup. A little bit of contact too. Alright, we get him back. Bit of a slide through there. A little dicey. think we got out of DRS. Just barely. He might come back though. It's quicker in a straight line. Oh, alright. Stayed out of DRS. Man, I would love a safety car right now. That'd be awesome.
Let's see if we can bring it down.
Ah, shit. Terrible first sector. Consistency is key. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Smooth is fast, right? I'm just staring at chat. Trying to see what that said. That is. I can't see it. So enterprise something. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I have the sudden urge to make a slushie. I don't know. It's odd. That was a terrible run through there. Wasn't paying attention. Here, we go. You got the helmet yet? I do. If you kind of like look over my head, you'll see it in the background. Sweet, we got DRS there. That's a massive help.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.9 seconds.
Do I use it off camera? No. No. I mean, I did make a video out of it. Oh, I went deep. I went so deep. The car did not want to slow down. But anyway, yeah, I did make a video with it. And it started the stream I had it on, but the problem is like I can't wear my headphones with it on. So like, it's like even if I wanted to go full virgin and just wear the helmet with the race suit, I couldn't. Not unless oh no.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Not unless I wanted to wear like earbuds or something, which I don't really want to. Alright, well, we're not catching Cali, and I need to lock it in here. That was a massive mistake. I can't be doing that. And I hit the wall. Yeah, it was like a little over 400. I think it was like 420 altogether. There's a little warm. Shit. Can't believe I made that mistake. Max is just so quick out of that last corner. From a long way back, we send it. All right, we got him back, but I don't think we're gonna pull away like we were. Especially not if I'm doing that. And that. Yeah. Whew. A little bit of a slide. GG's so proud of you. Thanks, man. I feel like I've completed life now that you've told me you're proud of me. I feel like I could die now. Max is gonna get me back here. Just fine. Just kind of want him to. Don't want to do that though. Getting that DRS too. I actually didn't think about that. Shit.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
I don't want to hear that now.
29.2 seconds.
There's 2 laps left. I don't want to hear that right now. Fortunately, I think tire wear has just kind of kicked in a little too much for us. I've been a little sloppy, but even still. Hopefully we can stay close here. Oh, the back end kicked. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. I could have kept him crashing there. I was really just trying to stay in the throttle so I didn't lose him, but supposed to let the motor blow just pass his ass. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd called Max Verstappen ass. Alright, we'll have DRS here, and then we should get it again. Oh, we get a little bit of a snap. Still gets a hell of an exit, though. Doesn't matter. We should get him, though.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Alright. Is there any chance of us pulling away here? Probably not. And I got to deal with the dirty air. Bro. Bro. That's incredible. Lance Stroll. Might have just cost me this podium.
Okay, clear.
Wow. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, I can't get the car to turn. Alright, we got a good enough exit. Oh. We still take the podium. I can't believe that.
That's a podium.
Dude, Lance Stroll literally just stopped in the middle of the corner. Just said,
that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Bro just sat there and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna break now."
The checkered flag is out. The crowd roar their approval
Fucking hell, man.
for Yuki Tsunoda.
Well, another race victory today, and you can clearly see they're starting to believe in themselves more and more. You get to a stage, Crofty, where you become very hard to beat as a driver when you keep putting in performances like this one.
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin. And the little man towers over the rest. It's the top step of the podium for Yuki Tsunoda.
Sorry, looking at the text messages. Oh, that was definitely intense. You're not wrong. Bravo, thank you. Yeah, I mean, that was... Whew. Yeah, that was something. That was something. P3 P break, that's right. I really have to be so bad. Oh, so bad. Well, I mean, Yuki gets the win.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
I can't believe Lance just stopped in the middle of the corner like that. Like, literally in the middle of the corner, we're trying to get by. And just says, I break now. Crazy. But yeah, I mean, Yuki gets the win. Kelly comes home second, so a Red Bull 1-2. We get a solid podium. I think if we qualified better, we could have had a shot at the win there. I think the mistake in the pits played a massive factor too. Obviously lost a decent amount of time because of that, but and then of course, you know, putting the car on the wall a couple times certainly didn't help either. But it oh, big stretch. But yeah, so I'd say I'm happy with the podium, but I'm really not. You know what I mean? Like, or at least not P3, because I think we maybe not win, but I think we could have a shot at P2. I think the tires definitely played a factor for sure. But now Yuki moves on into first in the driver's standings with Callie just behind her, or him, sorry, just behind him, 3 points back, and then just behind her is George Russell, 6 points back, and we're P4, only 26 points back. I mean, we're still in the fight. I think that's the most important part. Hopefully the car can continue to progress and move forward, and we can run a little bit higher up, but we'll see. Time will tell. Still P4 in the constructors as well. Josh finished P9, so another points finish for him, which is cool. Let me go back. I want to see. I want to see that incident. I don't think he's getting the blue flag at this point. No, I gotta go another lap. Yeah, there we go. So I'm closing up on him. Bro just parks it in the apex. Like, literally. Lance Stroll tried taking me out of this race. Collusion. Fine him, penalize him, suspend him, ban him from F1. Lance Stroll tried taking out Sonny Hayes in Apex GP. It's official. Saw it here first. I mean, he quite literally did just break in the, like, coming, like, through the apex. I guess the question is, did he lose the back end of the car? No, he just hit the brakes. He hit the brakes because he was trying to let me go by and just did it at the worst possible spot. Fucking hell. But hey, we still got P3. So, I mean, how mad can I really be, I guess, at the end of the day? Oh. Nice. We're fan rating 5, too. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, God. I have to pee so bad. So bad right now. I have to pee so bad. So bad. Which I'm going to go do. I'm certainly going to. Not that y'all really needed to know that, I guess, but but anyway, I am gonna call it there anyways. I can't do multiple races in a day. I'm curious to, like, once NASCAR comes out, I'm curious to see what I end up doing schedule-wise. Like, I haven't really put too much thought into it. Sorry, just awkwardly trying to get this race suit off. Eventually. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'm curious to see what I end up doing schedule-wise once, like, the new NASCAR game comes out, because I haven't really decided yet what I want to do. So, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But anywho, once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I had a good time. It was fun. It was fun. It was a good race. Good race. Would have hoped for a little bit better of a result, but it is what it is. Yeah, absolutely, Chili. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thanks for chatting along, tuning in, whatever platform it is that you watched on. Thank you again for all the new subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000. We're getting there. We're getting there. So, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for being here. Thanks. But, as always, stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Adios. Peace out. And I will potentially see you guys tomorrow. Till then, bye-bye.